we will annotate the dataset GSE37624. At the very beginning, all of the destination columns are empty and we need to fill in the values. We could type value one by one, for example, IL1 beta, because you can see this is IL1 beta treatment. And this one is IL33. You can see the drop-down list with lots of hints. However, if there are lots of rows, the manual input will be very inefficient. Therefore, we need to use alternative approach, which are these assist functions. At the very beginning, we want to fill in the values for the treatment column. You can see in the protocol columns, we have all of the treatment information. Okay, so we select protocol as a source column and treatment as a destination column, and then copy them. After copy, we need to remove the irrelevant information in these cells. So the first thing we are going to do is to remove the stimulate with to replace this one with an empty string. You can see this, the stimulate with term is already disappeared. And then we want to only keep the cytokine names, but not the concentrations and the durations. We will fill them into other rows later. So what we do is split the front just with one empty string. Then you see we just get the cytokine names. And also right now, the IL-1 beta and IL-33 are not following the standard vocabularies that we want to use. So we need to press this button to translate them automatically to the standard vocabularies. You can see the controls are also translated. This button is not always reliable. Please always proofread the translation result after you press this button. Okay, this one is done, and then we want to annotate the cell type information into the condition. So the source is cell type, the destination is condition. We do the copy and see. Right now, all of the cell type information is available in the condition here. And then we do a split front again to just keep a short term of HU back at the very beginning. There is no sub conditions here because typically the sub conditions will be useful if you have lots of donors. And we don't have donors in this data set, so let's keep this empty. And then we need to annotate the dose information. Where is the dose information? Here, 0.5 nanogram or 50 nanogram. What we are going to do is to do the protocol to dose, copy them. You can see that right now, the dose information is here. However, what we want is a string over here, but not a string before and afterward. So what we are going to do is to replace this useless part right now with empty strings. Let's do it in this way. So we want to replace stimulate with IL-1 beta or stimulate with IL-33 with empty string. Replace, and then change this one, replace, okay? So right now we have the dose information, but we need to do the split front again to only keep the front information. For the control condition, there is no dose information. We just keep them empty using the replace function. Right now, this is ready. We only have dose information. The last thing is the treatment durations. The same, we copy the protocol to the duration column. And then what we want is 4 hours at the very end, but not anything before that. So what we could do is use the split back and 4 as a separator. If we split every screen with a 4 and only keep the separation after the 4 separator, what will happen? Let's see, okay? We only got 4 hours. And then we want to replace control again with empty strings because there's no duration in the control. Right now, the annotation is finished. We have the cytokine treatment, the cell model as a condition, the dose, and the duration. Then we want to submit this into our database.